Hey everybody, welcome to Freaking History, and let's talk about the AP World score distributions. Let's talk about those for a second and see how they came out. So as we're looking, as you see on the top score of 5, there's going to be 14%, 36% got 4s, there's 16% got 3s, but the biggest thing I want to look at is that number right there, that 26%, that is 2s. That is a huge, huge number of tests. So how do we get there? Now, on the multiple choice questions, let's talk about those first. The ones that you guys did the best on were units 3 and 4. So that's the land-based empires, and then that's the maritime empires. So as you know, Columbus and the New World comes into play, you guys did a whole lot better on those. What you did poorly on for the multiple choice is unit 8, and that is decolonization. Now, the Cold War part is easy. It's the decolonization part that usually gets you guys and trips you up. Now, the SAQs, Mansa Musa, that one, if you answered all those correctly, that's where your 4s and 5s came in. It was a very challenging question according to College Board. Now, the short answer questions for 2 and 3, not as difficult. And there was definitely a differentiation on that first question with the Mansa Musa as compared to 2 and 3. The question 4, the most challenging on the short answer question, that was one that was talking about global trade. It was by far the poorest level that students were able to get the most amount of points on. I'm not going to look at the DBQs right now, but the LEQs are huge. And let's start with LEQ number 2, state building in Afro-Eurasia. 25% of the students that used that particular prompt for the LEQ got either all 6 points or 5 out of 6 points. Excellent work. But there was difficulty because people that earned 1s did not earn any points on that particular essay. LEQ was a little bit easier. That was about the migrations between 1600 and 1900. If you did earn a 1, you were able to get several points off that. However, also 25% of the students that chose that one got either 5 or 6 points on that. Again, very well done. But LEQ4 was by far the one that the students got the most points on. That was peacemaking efforts in the 20th century. 34% of the students that took that particular exam, they end up and got all or 5 out of 6 points on that particular LEQ. So now basically where we're at is, hey, scores are going to come out soon. We're going to see where you lie. That 26% in a 2 category tells me a couple of things. Number 1, you were this close. A little bit of work, a tweak here and there, a couple of maybe skill differences might have gotten you from that 2 to that 3. And I want you to remember that. So when you're taking APUSH or another AP class, that just a little more effort or a little more focus or a little more help will get you over that hump. All right, good luck. That July 7th date is coming up on us fast, and we'll talk a little bit more then. Peace.